This is the Good Neighbor Podcast, the place where local businesses and neighbors come together. Here's your host, Sebastian Johnson.
Welcome to the Good Neighbor Podcast Live. Are you in need of a funeral home? Well, one might be closer than you think. Today, I have the pleasure of introducing your good neighbor, Shannon Burns, the funeral director of Burns Funeral Home. Shannon, how's it going?
It's going very well, Sebastian. Thank you. How are you?
Lovely. Well,
Good.
We're excited to learn all about you and your company, Shannon. Please tell us about what you do.
So I am a funeral director. I am with Burns Funeral Home. It is my family's funeral home. My grandpop actually started it in 1939.
Wow.
Yes, he was a coal and ice deliverer, and he decided to go out on a whim and turn his home into a funeral home. And here we are. I am the third generation, and I work with my father. I worked with my uncles. They have since retired or passed. And I work with my siblings and my cousins. So we are a full family funeral home here.
What an incredible story. Did you always know you wanted to get into this industry?
No, actually, I actually wanted to be a wedding planner. But my father said that I should go and get my funeral director license so that, whatever other career I wanted to get into, if it didn't work out, I always had something else to fall back on. Well, after going to school for funeral directing and having to intern and do all of these things, I spent, a couple of years in school. I didn't want to go back to to school to learn anything else. And I really did wind up enjoying, and I still do enjoy working with my family. So instead of planning, a facility for a wedding and a church and flowers and a reception place for a wedding, I do that all for funerals now. And instead of a year of having to plan everything, we have about a couple days. So still kind of similar, but very different.
Yeah, I could see that. What would you say some of the misconceptions in your industry are?
So there's a couple. One would be, I would think that maybe carelessness in the funeral industry. People think that, we take care of every single person as if they are a family member. And, we treat everyone and every family the same with, respect and care. So that would be one. And the other maybe with cremation. Some people think that multiple people go in a crematory at one time, but that is absolutely not true. So everybody always goes in by themselves.
Good. Glad to hear it.
Yes.
We know marketing is the heart of every business, right? So who exactly is your target audience? How do you attract them?
Oh, okay. So I would say, we do a lot of pre-need things. We go around to different nursing homes, senior events. Obviously, seniors are our core group of people that we like to reach out to and give information to. So we get involved with nursing homes and, different kinds of facilities that are mostly in, with the older generation.
Right. I get that. Out of curiosity, Shannon, have you ever thought about doing your own podcast?
We actually talked about it not that long ago, but I don't know. I'm kind of too nervous to do that. And I'm not there yet, but we have talked about it. So maybe in the future.
You're doing a beautiful job, I'd say.
Thank you.
And when you're not so busy, taking care of people, making sure everything goes right. Outside of work, what do you do for fun?
Like to hang out with my family, even though we all work together. Still, we get along so well. They're my best friends. I also play soccer and like to go to the gym. And I have 2 young children, so they keep me quite busy as well.
Oh yeah. That'll do it.
Yes.
Okay, Shannon. Well, please tell our listeners one thing they should remember about Burns Funeral
Home. One thing that they should remember is that we answer our phone 24/7. It doesn't matter if it's 2:00 in the morning, whatever time. We'll go out in the middle of the night if we're needed. Now we're not always awake if you call us at 2:00 in the morning, but we will always answer the phone. So yeah, we're here for our families all the time. And no matter where, even if they're across the country, call us at 2:00 in the morning. We'll still be able to handle that.
Well, now that's service. And also now, how can our listeners learn more about your company?
They can always visit our website, burnsfuneralhome.com. We post some things on our Facebook as well, Burns Funeral Home in Philadelphia. And they can always call us if they have any questions. When they call, you always talk to a Burns.
Super cool. Well, Shannon, I really appreciate you being on the show. Okay. We wish you and your company the best moving forward.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me. It was a pleasure talking with you today.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for listening to the Good Neighbor Podcast. To nominate your favorite local businesses to be featured on the show, go to gnpcentercity.com. That's gnpcentercity.com or call 215-305-8543.